Philosophers talk to our times, fracturing the prism. Marx is, of course, right. In many ways, capitalism invents in one dimension what communism needs to understand in multiple dimensions. Take, for example, money. Money, in Marx's world, he lives in the world of the gold standard. It's a very effective way of following how the industrial process creates, augments value. It becomes the single unit then that allows you to explore that system, to watch where the value comes from and how it's then used, how it is reinvested. It creates a single prism, a way of rendering capitalism conscious to itself. It exists then, for me, very much as Spinoza would understand consciousness. It is the idea of the idea that necessarily floats above everything else. And that is, of course, its danger, because it will understand the world in one axis and one axis alone. It obfuscates difference and different differences. It makes them all simple, one moment, said in one way. When actually, what is happening is a whole galaxy of different processes. In the same way, for Spinoza, consciousness levels down our experience so that we tend to see a parity between pain and joy, when there is difference between, and they are as different as the difference between existing and being dead. Consciousness ignores that difference in the same way that money ignores anything that isn't other than money. And the point is that once you actually realize that, both Marx and Spinoza makes the same point, you understand the value of consciousness, you understand the value of money. It gives you the way in. The way in to understand the world, not in terms of how you are, or just in terms of those products you use, that plastic that has wrapped up that product to keep it fresh, but where that plastic goes to, and where it will be in 100 years' time, and who will be thinking about it then. It opens you up then to understanding water as not just something you flush down the toilet, having peed out, but as you yourself as part of a hydrological process, a whole sequence of moves. You understand yourself not as somehow separate from nature, but even in the heart of industrialization, as merely a part, a cog within a natural world, a world that will exist after you, that will have other things to say to that which you have left within it. It is through understanding ourselves that way, humans can easily, for both Spinoza and Marx, begin to reconfigure our minds so that survival becomes not just possible, but enjoyable.